Don't give me that latulus. The pre-show hasn't even started yet. You lot just trying to make me look bad. What's up, chat? The event hasn't started. It's still counting down. I'm not late. Ugh. I mean, I set the stream to 40 past because I couldn't set it to 45 past because I was gonna go live before 45. Ugh. God damn. I think this time needs to be adjusted, honestly. Alright, pre-shows are usually mid, but I mean, hopefully this one is gonna be mid. It's a pre-show, come on. I'm probably already gonna be filled with like copyrighted music and shit.
I think it's about to get exciting.
Ugh. The Sonic will be here. Do not expect Sonic at this event. I tried to warn you guys to not do that. You know? Do not expect Sonic.
Well, what are we waiting for?
How long is it? I have no idea how long the event is. Probably gonna be like an hour or so. You know how these things go. As this event is going on, Sega's looks like Sega's over here streaming Yakuza 6, so you know we know what their priorities are. Baiting chat into thinking the Sonic. Well, that explains all the viewers. They think the Sonic's going to be there.
Hello and welcome to the Future Game Show pre-show.
Maybe something better than Sonic is going to be there.
I'm Stephanie Panicello, but you may better recognize me as Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2. Luckily, I'm not on zombie duties today. Thank you, Leon. I'm really sorry, though. I'm here to guide you through an exclusive first look at some exciting games from our friends at Daedalic Entertainment. The main show kicks off in just a few minutes, but why wait when we can dive into world-exclusive reveals right now?
Oh god,
to
the
kick
whole
things
chat.
off, here's Daedalic to tell us more about them and what they have in store.
I tried to warn them, but...
Hi, my name is Carsten Fichtelmann. I am the CEO.
Your name's what? I didn't hear fuck. What the fuck is your name?
Welcome to our offices in beautiful Hamburg, Germany. Our team is currently working from home, but
the whole chat is talking about one thing.
Alone.
Did you hear that? Their team is working from home. It's possible, guys. Developers can work at home and still develop games.
From classical adventure games like Edna and Harmony.
Oh, when they said classical adventure games, I knew chat was gonna go off on that.
To the tactical RPG Blackhearts and the interactive adaptation of Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. We are very proud of our work, all the critical acclaim and awards that we have received over the years. And most of all, the fantastic support of our fans worldwide. 2 years ago, we first announced that we will enter the world of Middle-earth with our new action-adventure, The Lord of the
Shadow of Mordor.
Gollum. Our goal is to take this fascinating character and tell a story that offers a new perspective on this familiar tale while being faithful to the wonderful work of J.R.R. Tolkien. The game will be released in 2022. We are very excited to give you a first sneak peek at the end of this showcase today.
Might as well zoom this thing in.
Working as a development studio
hold on.
has also influenced our direction as a publisher.
Okay, they're both really
developers and what matters most to them. That is why the teams we work with always have full creative control over their games, as we try to do our best to help them realize their vision. We are always looking for fresh and innovative new experiences.
The YouTube one is ahead.
That engage players in deep storylines like the Suicide of
I
Rachel
prefer
Foster,
Twitch anyway.
or challenge their strategic abilities like in Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun, or Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Or connect players all over the world in fast.
Sorry, I'm not reacting much, but I mean, there's not much to say to this.
Witches, or
I wouldn't be surprised if the event is mid anyway, so.
Anywhere, with anyone, all over the world, on PC and the consoles, via crossplay. We are excited to share with you what comes next in our journey. Today we will provide you a closer look at some of the games coming in 2021 and beyond, new reveals and surprises along the way. One of the most beloved games, Shadow Tactics, from
Remy to Remy, are you excited for the Sonic the Hedgehog
anniversary this December?
If Sonic
Shadow
was gonna
Tactics
be there, or if I believed
Japan
Sonic was gonna be there, I would be
period.
streaming it on the bigger /Sonic channel.
Skilled specialist, you fight on behalf of the Shogun in a game.
I mean, it's the pre-show, Yibi. What am I supposed to do? Like, what the fuck is this?
We're happy to announce our plans to return to Japan later this year. Take a look.
I mean, if you make it onto the pre-show, you know that you were slacking. Why couldn't they fit you on the main show?
Like nothing happened.
I was forced to master my emotions at a very young age. Now, shall we begin?
Let's finish this. Ready when you are.
Ready, Aiko-san.
Someone said Japan. Sonic? Let me get my footrest ready, because it's going to be a long hour. It's going to be a long hour. Shadow Tactics. There you go. That's your Sonic game. Shadow the Hedgehog 2. Shadow Tactics. Enjoy.
Aiko's choice is a standalone expansion for Shadow Tactics Blades of the
Shadow
Shogun,
Tactics.
coming
There
late
we go.
in 2021.
He's got some
And
new
you can
tactics.
wishlist it now on Steam. From the beauty of Japan, we now head to the bottom of the ocean, where horror lurks in the shadows, and every step you take.
I'm not gonna sleep. Chat will keep me entertained with turning everything into one thing. Please turn up stream volume a bit. Oh, we don't want my voice to get in the way of the stream. The potential of the Sonic reveal. How's life, Prem? Life is good, man. Life is good. Ugh. Let me move this out the way. Please tell me that didn't land on the floor. Please tell me that didn't land on the floor. Ugh. I'm so not sitting upright for this one. It's actually easier to reach out this way anyway. How is life as the Sonic tuber? Same old. People still making excuses on the latest video, so as expected. But you know, I figured it would require a lot of mental gymnastics to make excuses on that one.
Wishlisted on Steam
they found
today
a way.
to stay up to date on the latest developments. I'll let you in on a little secret. When I grow up, I want to be an android bounty hunter. You know, fast cars, crazy weapons, and endless villains to use them on.
Free shows are just destined to be mid.
Luckily for me, this next game makes all those dreams come true.
Hey, 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 hey. That's not going to be a Sonic game, it's also going to be a Silver game.
Hi, my name is Maciej, I'm the lead developer of Darkload, and today I will show you one of the missions from our game Glitchbang. You'll get a sneak peek into the second episode, where 3 factions fight for domination. Brainwashed Ordo fanatics, an anarchistic biker gang called Reapers, and working-class android rebels known as the Plague.
What the fuck is this? This is some mid shit.
The police already knows that something's very wrong on the streets of Baltia. Roadblocks and bounty hunters might soon show up. But if everything goes well, we'll see this contract finished. earning some extra cash and perhaps a new tech. In Glitchpunk, your character progresses through new modules that give you new hacks, new abilities, and passive stat increases. It allows you to mess with pedestrians, gang members, and police officers in all sorts of ways. Instead of fighting solo against a group of enemies, it might be a good idea to start up a fight between gangs and police.
You ever play Sonic games on Dreams?
Hacking system and branching storyline are the major
features of the game.
I have played
Dreams on this channel.
Right after this mission, there is a chance to push the story into one of two possible
directions. There might have been one
directions.
Sonic game in
all
that
of
Dreams
that
video.
adds to the replayability of the game.
Dreams video and look for the one Sonic game.
I hope you enjoyed this short presentation and keep an eye on our Steam page and Discord channel for more updates in the future.
Sonic, but I'm hoping for Sims 4. When did Sims 4 come out? It's been ages.
For Cyberpunk Carnage and sandbox action across multiple cities, you can wishlist Glitchpunk.
I haven't really gone ham on the Sims since like
the
3 era.
Is well known for
I used to play the Sims on PSP. Like I was going ham like that.
Our next game continues that tradition. So open your inventory and prepare yourself for a brand new announcement.
I almost said, are they gonna show a Sonic game or not? Not, okay?
World premiere.
If they were going to, the Sonic Twitter would have posted something about it. But they just posted their latest meme today, so it's a dud. Oh, this event is gonna be so made, oh my god. Already starting to miss E3 in its prime. $200 viewers, wow. When is E4? Well, E4 already exists because that's a channel in the UK, so. When was the last time the Sonic to actually promote Sonic? They don't do that, come on. Their Twitter is for memes and memes only. I just saw them post a shitty meme today. Someone tried to at me on Twitter saying that they teased the Adventure remake on their Twitter page. And then I checked and it was just that meme. Hey, bring it! Hey, bring it! Hey, bring it! Hey. I enjoyed Judgment. I'll wait for the remaster though, even though it doesn't look that much visually better.
Next year. Okay. You're going to need a co-partner.
How's the stream volume? Is the stream too loud or too quiet? I want to see what everyone's saying.
Elastic. That's right. Elastic. What could possibly go wrong? Let's find out in this brand new announcement.
What could possibly go wrong? Wow.
World premiere.
Song is fire though. Thank you. I made it myself.
Oh, Ash! Okay, you gotta pick a side.
What is this? Discount Fall Guys? Mom, can we play Fall Guys? We have Fall Guys at home. Fall Guys at home. This better be at least 1/3 of the price of Fall Guys because my gosh.
Alright, grab onto it, push it. Yep. Alright, let's go. Good lord, get off of us! Get off of us!
Tangle and dangle! Oh my god!
Jump, jump! Oh, we made that. Barely, we made that. Okay.
Seriously.
Wow, someone in chat managed to turn this into the Sonic and said this is Knuckles Skeletons. I have to admit, I'm impressed with that one. I didn't think anyone was gonna turn this one into the Sonic.
It's free time!
By like a second. By like a second.
That was only a tiny peek. To watch the full video,
oh, pre-shows are so mid.
After our show. Fling to the finish
Future mid show
of 2021, and you and your friends can wishlist it on Steam today. Next up, I want you to imagine a strategy game designed by medieval
already looks
monks.
more fun than Fall. Come on, Beats.
Monks.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Fall Guys fan, but this doesn't look more fun than Fall Guys.
Let's take a look.
Alright, that shit look the generic as fuck.
The margins of medieval books, a testimony
you can see the
to
pain
how
from
we
this mouth.
misunderstood the Middle Ages. Pourquoi les escargots combattent les chevaliers?
Fall Guys season 4 goes hot. I haven't played it since like season fucking 1, honestly.
These illuminations are not decorations.
Ce sont des vestiges d'un ancien rituel, le rituel que nous ne connaissons pas, mais qui existait à l'époque.
Future show more like present show. Whoa. Technically it's not future show, it's future games. Show because the games are in the future, the show is actually now. I'm looking at my sub box right now.
Hits PC later in
I'm just looking at my sub box right now.
Wishlisted
Everyone is turning this into the Sonic in their titles and thumbnails. Everyone's turning this into the Sonic. I see all of you.
Excited to take our
All
very
of
first
you.
look at gameplay from Lord of the Rings Gollum.
World premiere.
I see all of you. I ain't gonna say no names though.
No, don't look at us.
What did Gamer Guy do this time? What game was this? I didn't even see the game.
And that wraps up our pre-show. From ninjas in feudal Japan to the darkest corners of Middle Earth. I hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek. Awesome titles.
Part 2
For
stream?
updates on all of today's games,
Thanks
you
for the
can follow
donation,
Dedalic
Black Cupid.
Entertainment on Steam.
Ugh.
I've been your host, Stephanie Panasonic.
I don't know.
And it is time for me to hand over to some other Resident Evil friends for the future
Princess
game
Party
show.
is
Take it away.
very mid or trash. Honestly, the game was trash. Like I couldn't even stand it. Not even in an ironic sense, like Honey Pop 2. God, this stream is so loud in my headphones. That donation alert fucking slaps. Thank you. Ugh.
Hello and welcome to the Future Game Show. I'm Nicole Tompkins, though you may know me
Sonic
as Jill
Shuffle
Valentine
Pretty
in
Princess
Resident Evil
Pop.
3.
I mean, that's
And
not really an
today,
achievement.
we
So
have an absolute monster.
that's a
to
nice
show for
easy
you.
win.
And if I've
I
learned
know
anything
the Sonic
about
likes
monsters,
that.
it's that they're best tackled with a partner. So please join me in welcoming my co-host, Jeff
Man,
Shine.
the stream already got 500 views.
And hey,
on
everybody
Rosa.
at home watching.
Thing hasn't even
My name is
started.
Jeff Shine, but you might recognize
Well,
me
nice.
as Carlos Oliveira from Resident Evil 3. Nick, I feel pretty good about this. I feel like it's nice to get the team back together.
We do make a good team. Though, I mean, hopefully today's a little bit more even-handed, because I tend to do most of the heavy lifting, fighting Nemesis like 16 times, getting the subway back on.
I hate to butt into the main show, but I think I had it pretty tough in Resident Evil 2. 2 words for you. Mr. X.
That's fair.
The important thing is that nothing bad can get us at the Future Game Show. So, over the course of the next
Nothing
hour or
bad.
so,
They
we'll
said
show
nothing
you
bad
guys
can get us,
gameplay
so
and
that's proof that
trailers from
Sonic's not
upcoming
gonna be
games
there,
for PC
okay?
and
It said
console
nothing
for
bad.
2021 and beyond, with some exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
World premieres.
Oh, developer
exclusive
interview. So they're gonna
trailers,
drag out
and
one
exclusive
reveal like a 10-minute
Let's kick
interview.
off with our first world premiere, and I want you guys to wrap up, get warm, because things are about to get chilly.
Don't overhype it. Let's see what it is. What's this?
So, any word on Kai? Or his supposed crash?
Don't, please. Nobody's ruled it a crash anyway. They said it just vanished.
I don't know.
It's like a first
Once is
person,
bad
like,
luck. Twice.
platformer. No, not platform.
It's that damn robot. Always watching him. It's enough to drive anyone nuts.
Yeah, well, short drive at least. Anyway, the whole thing smells off to me. Like,
This looks mid.
Oh God. You don't think
Chat has already turned this into ice
couldn't have
cap.
done this on purpose?
who knows? I never did understand that kid. Not really.
Well, at least he's not alone this time.
Cool edge.
Little Charlie and Amelia, though. They've been through so much already.
Sam didn't go live.
Maybe they're better
Probably because there's no Sonic there, so there's no reason to.
That's what Kai said the last time we talked, but
Let's face it, the little brother's pretty messed up. And
Yeah, this shit looks mid.
where it really is right now.
Arctic Awake, yeah, it's mid.
Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Hey.
Thank you for the donations, Snooty Ink. Ugh.
Hi, I'm James Simpson, director at Goldfire Studios, and we're working on a
I forgot
game
about all that. I
called
don't even be on there
Awakening.
like that.
Arctic
I have
Awakening
voice
is
on
an
Twitter.
episodic
I
narrative
go there to
adventure
get the
game
news and
about
then
the
I dip.
survivors of a plane crash in the unforgiving Arctic winter. Their story is one of survival, friendship,
I have a
self-discovery,
suggestion for you to
and the
cover.
mysteries they encounter along
It's
the
called
way.
Busted. It's basically like Breakup. If you break all the books, you get
The
a picture
year
of an
is
anime girl.
2062.
I don't know.
You play as
Susan
a
already
cop,
did a number on
an
my
ex-Navy
video when I
pilot
covered
who
Honey
has
Pop 2.
retreated into isolation
I don't know if Susan's
after
gonna
recent
be
traumatic
so
events
nice this time.
upend his life. He now finds himself in unknown territory with a missing co-pilot and only an AI drone to keep him company.
Early
Today,
footage, not
we're really
representative of the
excited to
final
share this
game. Come on, chat. You can't judge the game
from
based off
shortly
early
after the
footage.
crash.
You can't do that.
Kai
Okay.
is desperate to find Donovan, but the AI drone
Can't judge the
isn't
game
about
based
to
on
let
2
him just
minutes of
wander
trailer
off into a
that's
blizzard
used to judge the game.
without first starting a fire. Part of Alfie's job is never letting Kai out of his sight, and this tends to get under Kai's skin. Much of Arctic Awakening revolves around exploring.
I
the
hate how these
beautiful
reveal
open
streams are
world
still in
and uncovering
1080p and
the
not
mysteries
4K.
that lie within. However, the choices you make or don't make through your actions and fully voiced conversations directly impact how Kai's relationships with the other characters evolve. Arctic Awakening is coming to PC, Mac, and consoles in 2022.
Even Mac is getting
Thanks
it.
for
You
watching.
know that's how they're
Be sure to
desperate.
wishlist on Steam.
That's
and
how you know
enjoy
they're
the rest of the
desperate. It's
show.
come to Mac.
Thanks again to James for that.
They need
exclusive
everyone
first
on this
look
shit.
At Arctic Awakening. Okay, Jeff, imagine being stuck in the same place in an endlessly looping cycle.
Oh, Nicole,
The
that
same
is
place
my
in an
entire
endlessly looping
2020.
cycle.
Well, then you're gonna love our
Basically
next game,
being a Sonic
as it's
tuber in
all about
2020.
breaking free. Let's take a look at Returnal.
Returnal. I think I've heard of this one. I feel like they showed this one before.
Hello, my name is Mikael Haveri, and I am the Biz Dev and Marketing Director at Housemarque. Currently we're working on Returnal. Returnal, in a nutshell, is a fast-paced sci-fi shooter with roguelike elements.
Sci-fi
and
shooter.
as a new addition to Housemarque, we're adding a layer of...
Why does this developer sound so
storytelling.
bored?
That can't be here.
In Returnal, you take on the role of
Well, it
Celine.
sounded a little bit more
Celine's
excited. I'm not
deep
saying you have to be a
space
YouTuber,
scout
but like,
that crash lands
and
on a
today
planet
we'll be
called
doing
Atropos.
this. And
On
like,
this
is
planet,
this bingo?
she quickly realizes that
Is this
she's
golf?
stuck
Like, what the
in
fuck
a
is this?
never-ending, nightmarish loop that always upon her death, she wakes up in the same place, but the world has changed and all the challenges that she has to face are different. At the focus of the game, we have a very tight gameplay loop where you dash, jump around, shoot at
I like the dash though.
Enemies with lots of tentacles coming at you. There are also a lot of bullet hell elements, so fast-paced maneuvering, dodging, and running and gunning is the main focus of the game. But there are also lots of the storytelling layers that Celine finds out about, in a non-linear fashion. So as you make your way through Atropos, you find out
I could give it a
who
go,
your
a
main
third-person
character
shooter.
is, what
I don't know if
is
I'd want to
the
pay
sort of
$60 for it,
deepest,
but
secret that she's
I feel
trying
like I
to
would give
answer,
it like at least
and
one
also how this planet ties into the whole bigger picture and who are actually the inhabitants of this mysterious planet. Overall, we at Housemarque are looking forward to bringing you a very exciting and frenetic shooter experience, and Returnal
this might
will
actually
be
be
hitting
fun.
PlayStation 5
If I remember to actually
on
get
April the 30th this year.
Remember I said
So
I wanted to
looking
get
forward
Control
to
and
having
I
the
never
game
got
out
around to
there.
getting it.
Hope you enjoy.
Everything has changed. Exactly as I left it.
New Game Plus Expo is just like anime events. Anime games, the event. Oh, it's a PS5 exclusive. Oh, shit.
Thanks to Housemarque for taking us through the game. Returnal is coming exclusively to PlayStation 5 on April 30th.
Our next game is a love letter
Chat,
to
remind me
JRPGs,
to get that game.
set in a world where the past and the future collide on screen. But here in present day, we've got a world premiere of the newest trailer.
Modus Games.
I've been having these strange dreams. I think it's a memory of my mother from long ago. We need to hurry up. We have to stop her.
I haven't played Persona, but it's that menu's giving me Persona vibes.
I am Wilhelm the Wise. You, it seems, are a time mage. As am I. And
You
while
all
my
stuff for
powers have led
Sonic
to my
anime, the
youthful
Sonic,
appearance,
Sonic
yours are the
Chronicles
gift to
2,
see possibility.
Sonic Generations 2.
Who are you supposed to be?
Hello, my name is...
Tell me if we survive. You know how to fight? Hold your ground. They won't get past us.
Decent looking art style.
So
though.
many questions. Matthias the Frog, at your service.
A talking frog, really?
I have been keeping an eye on you for some time now.
Time?
I
Sonic
suspected you had
CD,
been
let's go.
chosen, my dear. It appears I was correct.
This will serve as a good opportunity for me to demonstrate my capabilities. I am certain I was created with a purpose. I wish to discover what it was. We'll have time for your banter later. Let's move forward.
Hold on. You have a talking frog? And you didn't mention it? A talking frog is like in my top 5 animals I want to meet.
Midge. He's vibrating my phone. Ugh. So good as a talking frog. Chat is saying Froggy, even though Froggy doesn't talk.
Chris Tales is coming to consoles and PC in July this year.
Now, back in 2015, Axiom Verge blew us away with its retro Metroidvania action. Axiom Verge 2 is bigger and better, and the work of just one developer, so prepare to feel very lazy in comparison.
The work of one
Hello,
developer.
I'm Tom Happ, and I'm here to tell you a little bit
like this, looks
about
nice.
my upcoming game, Axiom Verge 2. But
looks
first, a
interesting.
quick trip down memory lane. For anyone not familiar with the first Axiom Verge, here's a very brief synopsis. The story was a sci-fi adventure in which you play as Trace, a scientist
Trace.
who winds up in the world of Sudra.
Ooh, this is
His
interesting.
mind is preserved by machines, and
Mm.
every time he dies, his memories are transferred into a new, cloned body.
Ooh, it's like
It's a
a
love
Mia
letter
shit.
to some of my favorite games growing up, including Metroid,
This is
Blaster Master,
interesting.
Contra, and many more.
I like this.
When I crafted the story, I made
Reminds
sure
me
to
of Mega
think
Man.
deeply about the entire universe of Axiom Verge. How did it come to be? How was it related to our world? I ultimately decided to break the full story of the Axiom Verge universe into multiple parts, with multiple perspectives, each intended to be its own game.
Into the Axiom Verse.
And now, the next chapter is ready to be revealed. I don't want to spoil things too much, but most of Axiom Verge 2 is set before the events of Axiom Verge 1. but they're each standalone complementary experiences.
So it's a prequel.
So you can play them in either order.
Okay.
In Axiom Verge 2, you play as Indra, the mysterious billionaire behind the worldwide Globe 3 conglomerate. Hiding in Antarctica is what appears to be an ancient, alternate Earth, complete with mountains, lakes, deserts, and the ruins of a civilization. But you get the feeling that something else is lurking just past the fringes of reality, waiting to pull you in.
What's that?
Although Axiom Verge 1 and 2 flesh out different parts of the same overall universe, their mechanics are quite different. The games share the same DNA, and fans of the first game will definitely feel right at home in this one. But make no mistake, this isn't just an iteration of the gameplay you saw in the first game. It is a complementary piece of the overall puzzle that is Axiom Verge.
Okay.
Now, it would be customary in a developer commentary to go into lots of detail about all the new and different mechanics and introduce new enemy types, bosses, and weapons, but I'm really hoping to avoid spoilers here. Even mentioning that there are spoilers is itself a spoiler. But
Dude,
one thing
chill.
that has not changed
It's an indie
is
game.
that there are tons of hidden areas for
Even
you to
mentioning
explore
that there are
and
spoilers
mysteries to
is in
find.
fact chill.
So if you
Okay.
really like the feeling of figuring out deeply hidden secrets, I think you'll love Axiom Verge 2. Be sure to keep an eye out for Axiom Verge 2 when it launches on the Epic Games Store and Nintendo Switch.
Epic Game. Oh, you almost had me. You almost
Thanks
had
again
me.
to Tom for that guided tour.
You were
Axiom
this
Verge 2
close.
is due out on PC and Switch later in 2021.
You were this close.
This next game is what I'm all
You
about.
had to go Epic.
60 ninjas enter. Only one ninja leaves.
Are you going to be that one ninja?
You're
If I start
ruining
this
it.
exclusive gameplay,
Ruining.
it's possible. Behold, Naraka Blade Point.
Don't knock it because it's on Epic Games. Sorry, that's an L. I might cop it on Switch though, but I'm kind of mad at that Epic Games trash. These days, I don't even feel like using my Switch. I just be looking so dated with the bezels, and I have to use my custom controllers, which are so like big, and they need to hurry up and reveal the Switch Pro and get me hyped for the Switch again. Is this Japanese foot? Wow, Bradley. Japanese foot. Oh my god. Fortnite! Oh my god. I don't know what this is, but. Weren't there already like Attack on Titan games though? Forerunner Beta. I don't know, I'm not sold on this. It looks like a mobile game that was ported to like PC or some shit.
Naraka Blade Point is developed by 24 Entertainment and is due to grapple hook onto PC this coming summer.
Next up is an open-world action-adventure that took Kickstarter by storm back in 2019. And once you've seen it in action, you'll understand why. Here's Weston Tracy with an exclusive new look at Savior.
Americans spell
Hi,
Savior
I'm
without the U.
Weston, the director of the upcoming action-adventure game Savior. In Savior, you play as Sam.
Look, it's Sonic
a
and
stranger
Tails,
with no
everyone. Do you
possessions
see that?
and no memory.
Sonic
As
and
you
Tails.
explore, you'll discover your origin and your place among the characters you meet. You'll have to either battle, evade, or persuade your opponents into joining you in order to rebuild the broken world of Arcadia. At its core, there are three things
Look,
that
Sonic
make
and
Savior
Tails.
special.
Virtual reveal.
First is the combat system.
It's American
It
Strike
was
again.
inspired by playing years of Punch-Out on the NES. So you and many of your opponents have the ability to strike, dodge, and parry, which
Why is the
adds
dude using a
realistic
1990?
strategy.
Come on, that's
really
not
found
fair.
in
It's
the
at least an
genre.
04 microphone.
Opponents strike fast, but they all telegraph their strikes, so you'll learn their attack patterns and surely best them over time. The early enemies don't block so well, so you can kind of button mash your way through.
2D
But as you
Sonic
progress,
and the Black Knight?
you'll need to watch for telegraphs and time your dodges,
These are
blocks,
2000s
and
Philips
counters
headsets.
carefully. Things
You
get
know,
dicier
using those
when
like
two opponents
10-pound
attack at
mics
once.
that like
They'll
sit
always
on
try
your
to
desk.
surround you, and it's
Just,
best not
they have like a little base and then they stick out
Next
like one
is
like
movement.
little line cable.
Sam runs and
One of
jumps
those
like many
ones.
other 2D action game characters, but she does much more. With our addition of parkour, especially the ledge grab, she bounds through the terrain with a unique and satisfying fluidity. The dozens of animations and movement commands make movement a standout feature. Just running around is fun.
Just
Arcadia
running
is
around
land
is fun,
divided.
yeah.
The Chosen have lived under the rule of their deity for 1,000 years. They are led by the laws of the Creed.
I'm not even convinced that it's
dictates
fun
all
because the
areas of
developer's talking like it's
life,
mid. Like
especially
he's
the
being forced to
punishment
read a
for
script.
doubt or challenge.
Like, at least
Any who
sound more
oppose the
excited,
Creed
you know what I
are
mean?
banished and dropped into the depths of the planet. They are known as the Fallen. But the Fallen survived their banishment.
Exactly,
They
they
explored their
sound way too
underground
bored.
home where they thrived.
How am I supposed to be excited for the shit?
But the Chosen and the
when
Fallen have been divided too long.
you don't
It's up
sound
to
like
you
you're hype
to
about the shit?
reunite them. All of us at Starsoft are working tirelessly to bring Savior to Steam and Nintendo Switch in winter of 2022. We hope you'll add Savior to your wish list on Steam, sign up for our newsletter, or follow us on social media to stay up to date on our progress.
Savior is coming to PC and Switch in winter 2022. Our next game opened
Indie games
the
love
very
Switch.
first Future Game Show and had
'Cause
us itching to
the Switch
see
can
more
run them.
ever since.
Well, everything can
Please
run them,
welcome
but
Team
the
Kill
Switch
Media
especially
with
needs
a
that
new
shit.
slice of action from their console horror shooter, Quantum Error.
The following footage is a whip. Has Sega been shown yet? Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe one of these mid games could have been Sega's. I honestly don't know. $21.09. Ooh, so this is around the time that they're gonna reveal the new Sonic game. The Twip failures course. No, Twip didn't fail this course. He just asked me for feedback on this thing. Knock off Doom. I'm gonna be surprised at this point. I still need to stream Doom Returnal. Man, that's on my list of things I really want to stream. Yeah, this is some mid shit. Generic first-person monster alien shooter. Oh, E3 is so much better than this. I mean, E3 had its mid moments as well, but like, I'm not gonna restate what I said in the video. When you order Doom from Wish, wow. How do you make a first-person shooter look interesting? There are ways. You need like, it needs to be like not photorealistic. I mean, I don't hate photorealistic games, but if you want it to be interesting, it's got to be like a environment that's like crazy. You know, some wacky shit like, ooh, what's that? You know, like Overwatch is really colorful. You know, I like that. I don't really play it, but like, it's more interesting to look at. God, what is this midness? Oh, God. Quantum error. You showing us this game was a quantum error. How about that?
That was just 4 minutes of the terrifying quantum error.
He said just 4 minutes.
PS5,
That shit
PS4,
felt like it
and
was
Xbox
15.
Series X and S. To see the extended cut of this demo,
It's
check
about
out
just
Games
4
Radar
minutes. I think
tomorrow.
it felt like we were here for ages.
The next exclusive trailer is unlike anything you've seen before. It's a playable metal album where the action brings the lyrics to life. Here's the newest trailer for Of Bird and Cage.
There'll always be like,
Product
like
not yet rated.
there's always like something you've never seen before, and there's gonna be some shit that you basically seen before. I wonder how many of games that you see in the shows like this actually succeed. Wow, this is the gameplay. Wow, that's the gameplay? The door handle? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the gameplay. Did I stream Balan Wonderworld? I streamed the demo already, but the actual game is coming out tomorrow. If they send me my code in time, then I might stream it tomorrow. If they don't send it in time, then it'll be another day. This is the game that they said was like no other. It seems to be mid just like the other ones. It really does look like it could be on the 360. Even then, there's 360 games that look better. Birdcage. Oh, that sounds so interesting.
We can exclusively announce that Of Bird and Cage launches for PC on May 20th.
Of Bird
and
and
PS4,
Cage, even
Xbox
better.
One, and Switch later this year. You can wishlist the game right now on Steam. Our next game is all about the power of cooperation.
Like when I fight Nemesis and you shout advice
Look,
from a
frogs
safe distance?
and a blue character.
I'd say it's pretty much
Sonic
exactly
Adventure, guys.
Here's Joseph
Sonic
Fares to
Adventure.
tell us how you'll be teaming up in the new adventure game from EA
The new
Original,
adventure game.
It Takes Two.
See?
Are you ready for the roller coaster ride of your life? No.
My name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the founder and writer director at Hazelight Studios.
Finally, a developer that sounds
Brothers
excited.
Tale Two Sons, A Way Out.
Well, actually, he's
and
a
now
founder,
the
so
new
he's
game
making
coming
more
out
money.
March
That's probably why it
26th.
sounds excited. Developers are on some slave shit. That's why they're all depressed. The founder, they're reaping all the profits. Like, hey, it's time to announce our new game.
It's actually quite unique. What I mean by that is that we're creating co-op experiences that are written and designed from the beginning, from the start, like that. You do have
Bro, why are
co-op
you
games
talking
out
show
there,
gameplay?
but none that are created like this in a narrative way.
I've
These
heard
are
of It
not
Takes
dropping
Two, though.
drop-out, which means that we can
looks okay.
create unique experiences and unique stories that's very there are situations in this game, I would say, that's almost have a physical connection to the player as well.
Is this online co-op?
Something I think is underestimated what you can do creatively.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets?
Because I'm cooler than you, Cody.
Sometimes the connection could be metaphoric connection, like we have a section where you're playing as a piece of magnet. That's a metaphor for attraction. So whatever happens in the story will be reflected in the gameplay. Even an example like this, in this case, they're in a tree, and the male character, the clay character Cody, he forgot to clean the hive. So in real life, obviously. So
seems like
right
the kind of
now,
game that
the squirrels that
I
live
could
in
see
that
myself
tree
watching
are in
someone on
war
stream.
with the wasps, and you actually use the squirrels' high-tech weapons to take out the wasps. So and as you see, May can shoot matches and he can shoot sap, and when you combine those, you create an explosion. So again, it's a unique
This
mechanic
actually
for
looks
every
interesting.
character that.
But you
kind
know,
of
I'm a
connects to the
lone
story.
wolf, so
That's
I
why
ain't gonna
keep
know what to
saying,
play
whatever
with.
you
So
meet or whatever happens,
looks like
you'll
this one
be
getting
playing it.
played.
This is just some example. What you're seeing here.
Local.
is
So
just
is it
the
local
mechanic for
only?
this
No
level,
online.
And you will be doing
No online, then
different
there's
things
definitely no way I'm playing
every
it.
level you play, and whatever happens in
I ain't
story,
got no one local
you
who's
will
gonna play
be
this shit with me.
If you buy the game and you play it in a couch and you play with a friend for free, then it should be the same for you if you play it online. It wouldn't be fair just because your friend can play with you in the couch, this person have to pay double the price. You know what I mean? From that perspective, Friends Pass came up because it makes sense. It's a
So one person can
logical
buy it,
decision.
and then the other person can play online with you without paying.
What is wrong with
I like that.
It's gonna be such
Pro
a wild
consumer.
ride to play this game. It's gonna be such a unique experience. from
So all I
beginning
need to do is
end.
find a
It's gonna
friend
be
who's already
a
paid for the
joy
game,
and adventure.
then I
can't
play it with
wait
them
to look at some reactions
online. I don't have to
when
pay.
the players stream this and play this.
Genius.
Because I know there will be definitely some really cool reactions, especially on some scenes, and especially one scene that I think is gonna be quite special.
You feel it?
All right, so the game is coming out on March 26th. It will be on let's see now. PS4, PS5,
March 26th,
Xbox
tomorrow.
One, Xbox X, Series
Ugh.
X, and I don't know. But not Switch for now. We don't have any plan for it now. Who knows in the future, maybe. But other than that, all future console.
All these games are either only on Switch, indie games, or avoiding Switch because Switch can't handle the other graphics.
You'll be able to take advantage of Friends Pass when It Takes Two launches on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC tomorrow on March 26th.
I mean, it's on base PS4 and you could have
Our
put on
next
Switch.
game
Yeah,
is
you
like
weren't trying.
Cyberpunk meets Sherlock Holmes as you crack cases in virtual worlds.
Cyberpunk
Are you
meets
ready to
Sherlock
play
Holmes.
Digital Detective in Game Deck?
Oh, it says Sonic now, please. There's no Sonic at this event. There is no the Sonic at the event.
It's a strange profession. Game deck. You're neither a player nor a detective. You know the rules and how people break them. How they leave a digital trail. And there is always a trail. A flaw in the source code. Backdoors used by cheaters.
No, it's to hear the word cyberpunk. I mean, cyberpunk is a word that existed before the 2077 game.
Used to cover up unpopular activities. All can be found.
That's like if they made a bad Mario game and it was called Super Mario something.
With a lot of skill.
And someone went, we don't want to hear the word super anymore. Like,
a little bit of luck.
What are you gonna do?
Sometimes more than a little. Because there are surprises.
I don't care about songs, so we'll see what Sega will have.
But in the end,
I know that's gonna be something I don't
keep
care
your
about.
eyes on the prize.
Just I can tell.
The trail never gets cold.
Unless it's a fucking Crazy Taxi like a remake. That shit would have me dead on the floor like, oh my god, Crazy Taxi remake. Like with a bigger world, new modes, like Crazy Taxi Deluxe, and it's like 1 and 2 combined, like a Super Monkey World Deluxe type shit. New content, brand new graphics, Offspring music, even though that shit will get copyright claimed.
Game Deck is coming to PC September 16th, 2021, and you can wishlist it on Steam right now.
Nicole, question. Do you think you got what it takes to be a firefighter?
Yes.
You want to maybe test those skills out in a game before trying anything dangerous?
I wonder how many people are watching
Well, then
this.
let me introduce you to Ember.
8,000, 11,000.
Are you ready to join the gig economy?
That's pretty
Become
mid.
your own boss. As a firefighter, food delivery person, or a courier, Ember hits consoles with cross-play functionality for up to 4 players. Rescue together. Escape together. Deliver together. Boss fight together.
I'm starting to remember why I didn't stream
salvage
Future
together.
Game Show last year.
Risking your life for money has never been more rewarding. Ember, launching summer 2021.
Ember is out now on PC and
Uber
Stadia and is coming to
firefighters.
consoles later this year.
Okay.
Our next game takes one of the best detective adventures of recent years and makes it prettier and puzzlier, yes, that's a word, than ever before. This is Kathy Rain, the director's cut.
Hi, I'm Ariel Siegel, and I am delighted to be here at the Future Game Show to talk to you about Kathy Rain Director's Cut. This is a game that excites me a whole lot because, well, first, I play Kathy in it, but also because the Director's Cut is an even better version of the original game that launched in 2016. For those of you who have been missing out, let me fill you in on the details. So, Kathy Rain is a point-and-click adventure set in the 1990s. It's the story of a strong-willed journalism major, that's me, who is forced to confront her troubled past as she investigates the mysterious death of her recently departed grandfather.
It seems like it'll be really
Armed with her
entertaining for a
motorcycle, a
stream.
pack of cigs, and a notepad,
A really
Kathy delves
hilarious
into a
stream
local
game.
mystery surrounding her hometown that takes her on a harrowing journey of emotional and personal
These
turmoil.
backgrounds alone, I
The
see
Director's
myself
Cut
playing the
features
fuck
an
out of this.
extended story with more puzzles to solve and new areas to explore. There's also an expanded and remixed soundtrack, cool new bike designs to unlock, controller support, and more. It's been almost 5 years
See, in the
now
Flash
since
game
Kathy
era,
was
shit like
first
this would have
shared
been
with the
free.
world, and we've taken everything we've learned to give you the most complete realization of Kathy's journey yet. I, for one, love being a part of this project, and I can't wait for you all to get on the Catmobile when we launch this fall on Steam for Windows, Mac, and Linux.
I don't know why. I just feel like this would be a good game to stream. It just seems like it would have some kind of good stream reaction out of it.
Thanks to Ariel for showing us Kathy Rain, the director's cut, which is coming to PC later this year.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at what's in store from our pals at Team 17.
Okay, now they're bringing up the big companies.
Have I spent playing worms over the years?
I once fought giant mutant worms in a sewer.
It's a very different vibe, Nicole. It's a very different vibe.
Overcooked. I think I actually played the original version of this game. I knew someone who had this on Switch. It's like this insane cooking game. Surprisingly fun. Well, you play with friends, so it's surprisingly fun with friends. Not by yourself. Worms Rumble. Oof. King of Seas. This is probably where SEGA gonna show up. Like a 5-second showcase of some shit. It's probably gonna be Judgment on PS5. They'll show it for like 5-10 seconds like this. That's exactly what I'm expecting now. Judgment PS5 for like 5 seconds. Epic Chef. Hoko life. Why does Hoko sound like a fucking slur of some kind? I feel weird calling someone a Hoko. Fucking Hoko. That's gonna be some kind of slur. Ready or not. The game's so mid that they have to shuffle through them for like 5-10 seconds.
Hello? God damn, is this thing on? Oh, it is? Good. This is the cult leader. I'm interrupting this broadcast to invite you all to submit.
Yeah, I'm interrupting this broadcast to alert you
to become my new
brand new mid-indie games, y'all.
Steam Early Access.
Early Access.
We are not a dangerous
Honey, I joined a cult. Yeah, I like the reference though. For those of you who remember that movie, what it's referencing the name.
So come join the inner circle when Honey, I joined a cult.
Habbo Hotel 2. Oh, don't diss Habbo like that. This is way inferior to that. Habbo is go-to. I still remember pulling them tricks on the Habbo Lido.
That was a collection of games coming from Team 17 over the coming weeks and
gonna
months.
hit Sega now.
For more info on them, check out GamesRadar.com.
15 games in, and we finally get to fight some zombies in Back 4 Blood. You up for some co-op play, Jeff?
I don't know. These are looking a little faster than what I'm used to.
Yeah, you're right. Lucky for me, I've got developers Turtle Rock to show us the game
Yo,
instead.
what's up, Spidey? Ugh. Waiting for Sega and then dipping. Man, you guys are only here for a load and savior.
Getting out of here is the key to my
I
happiness.
mean, I can't blame you. I mean, Sega topped the entire Metacritic for 2020.
Follow my lead.
They must be doing something right.
Just try not to do anything stupid.
God, she looked like a civilian. You just murdered her.
Hello, I'm Leanne Papp, and I'm the executive producer at Turtle Rock Studios. Right now we're working on Back 4 Blood, which is a first-person co-op zombie shooter that takes place after a catastrophic outbreak where most people have either died or have been infected by what we're calling the devil worm. In this game, you're part of a group of veterans that we refer to as the Cleaners, who are ready to take the fight back to the zombies, which we call the Ridge.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm watching it. I just figured it was an event. Maybe something interesting will
There's
be
money
there.
for punishment today.
This is what happens when there's no E3 to ground us. We just watch everything. Oh, don't want to miss anything cool. I'll just watch it. I'm not watching it for
This is
SEGA.
alpha footage that stars 4 of our 8 cleaners. We've got Walker, Evangelo, Hoffman, and Holly.
My
and
video
as you watch
why
the
E3
footage,
was
you're going to see that
important
we
goes
have a
in depth
lot
on
of different
this.
kinds of ridden. We've got some base special ridden like the Tall Boy and the Stinger, and then there are also mutated ridden. That we're very much into and very excited about. We feel that this is bringing something new to the genre.
This
We
is
have our
pretty
ogre.
mid.
He
So,
is this massive
you know,
mutated
thank
ridden
you,
that
Nation.
rises from the ground. And in that moment, you have to decide if you're going to face off against this tank.
guys, Sonic's not gonna. There is no way that after all this mid, they're going to reveal a Sonic game. Come on, all this mid. Why would they pick this place of all places to reveal their Sonic game? They might as well just posted a trailer on their YouTube and called it a day.
We've got the elements that you want out in a cooperative zombie shooter, so you can gather up with your 3 friends and you're going to be taking out a bunch of ridden. But we're also adding some roguelite elements with our card system that's actually pretty cool, and we think provides a different spin on it and provides even more replayability to the game. So we should definitely talk about our game director as well as our card system. You're going to be familiar with how we start off this game. You're going to start in a safe room with 3 of your friends, and the game director is going to play what we call corruption cards. You get to know what kind of challenges he's going to throw at you and your team.
I mean, there's
by
one
looking
thing
at
I
what
can
these
predict
cards are.
when it
They
comes
might
to
be
modern
things like
SEGA.
Swarm of Bruisers, or
They'll talk about
Ridden
everything
on
but Sonic
Fire.
games.
And you then get to know exactly what it is that you're going to face. So after you see those cards, you're then going to be given a hand from a deck that you've built. And you need to decide what cards you're going to play. Coordination with your team is going to be super key here, as you can do things like improving the quality of items and weapons that are found in the world. You can make it so your team can carry more Molotovs or med kits, or you can
Looks
even
like
do
some
something
Left 4
cool
Dead
like
shit.
your team gets a
I mean,
burst
Left 4
of
Dead
health
look
when
more
you get
interesting than
impact.
this, though.
We're really excited to see what you and your friends do with your cards.
Gotta be something around here. There you are.
Back 4 Blood is coming to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, and PC. You're going to be able to play the game in the upcoming
Why
open
does Sega
beta
hate us
on
Sonic
both
fans?
PC and console.
They don't hate
We're gonna
us.
have more
They
information
just
on
don't know
that
how to
soon,
make
so stay
good
tuned.
3D Sonic games. So they just have to pretend we don't exist. That's all it is.
Thanks to Turtle Rock for showing us how real zombie killers do it.
Ever wondered how it would feel to be a Warhammer miniature? Here's
I've
the
never
world
wondered
premiere
that.
of the new cinematic trailer for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Tempest Fall.
The song's gonna be there, the Twitter will make us aware.
World premiere.
Exactly. And Twitter was too busy aware,
Once
alerting
mortal,
us of the latest
we
meme.
stood against enemies of
So,
order.
you know.
Our souls, freed from the weakness of flesh, arrived at the gates
Warhammer
of
and Sega.
heavens,
Oh, there you go,
shaped by
Warhammer.
righteousness, reforged in thunder, clad in living armor. We come down among lightning
Here's your
to
Sega.
protect the mortal realms once more. We are Sigma's wrath manifest. In his name, we wage war! We are the Stormcast Eternals.
You can step into the shoes of a Lord Arcanum when Tempest Fall launches on Oculus and Steam this summer.
You sure that's Sega?
Hey, Jeff, you remember the hospital siege in Resident Evil 3?
Maybe it is, I don't know.
Well, this next bit is a little bit like that, except instead of zombies, I'm gonna throw loads of games at you.
Oh, that actually sounds way better.
Loads of games, alright. Also, they're scared that we're just gonna be nothing but negative. No, I don't accept that. They shouldn't be scared. They should make something good. You can't be scared that the fans are gonna be negative. You can only be negative if you reveal something mid. Like, that's not the fans' fault. This is where we're gonna see some Sega. They'll show something here and it'll be Sega. In these little quick ones. Drive-by. Wow. Fantasia. For Apple Arcade. I bet this song is copyrighted as well. Zombie Land, Headshot Fever. Totally not generic. Dorf Romantic. Ember, Extinction is Forever. Your logo is white and you put it on white. Everybody wham wham. Ruby. Wow. I guess that's it.
For more information on all those great games, make sure to check out GamesRadar.com.
Now, if you're looking for something more melodic than the sound of Jeff's voice, you should check out our next game, The Longest Road on Earth. Bonus fact, this trailer contains an exclusive performance of one of the tracks in the game. Enjoy.
Thought that would be it.
I've been walking for a while, there's 100 miles left to go. 100 miles left to go. On the way, gotta try. Dream what baby feels alright.
Definitely get a copyright claim for this one.
I've been walking for a while, there's 100 miles left to go. 100 miles left to go. I've been running out of time, there's 100 miles left to go. 100 miles left to go.
The longest road on Earth. You mean the road of being a Sonic fan in 2020 and 2021?
The Longest Road on Earth launches on PC later this year.
Our next game is an open-world survival simulator that put PC gamers through hell. Specifically, Green Hell. Here's an exciting new announcement from the team at Creepy Jar.
Green Hell and your logo's not even green. I mean, that's a bit of a missed opportunity.
This year.
Thank you
This
for the
next
donation.
game starred in our Gamescom show and tasked
but you
two
gotta remember
cooperative
SEGA is more
spies
than just
to break
Sonic.
into top secret locations.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we
then it's a
definitely know
good thing I
SEGA more
partnered
than
with
just
Jill
Sonic.
Valentine,
Because
master of
everything
unlocking.
they're doing
Here's
that
the
isn't
latest
Sonic
news
is
for
doing better.
Operation Tango.
That's why they topped Metacritic without Sonic.
Well, we got
Sonic was weighing that shit down.
That's what I'm
Oh
talking
dear,
about.
this is a recipe
Sonic was
for
dropping
disaster.
that shit.
What did you do?
I'm gonna do,
I have
I'm gonna
knowledge
do
from
it.
the
You ready?
stream music to donation
I'm
music.
I'm in.
Ah.
I'm very stealthy, thank you very much.
That donation music
I'm
stopped
gonna
so
need
hot.
you to suck it up, bud.
Ah.
Put that passcode in.
This is music to my ears. Because I made the music, obviously, that's why.
Your infiltration begins on consoles and PC on June 1st.
Coming up next, we take a trip into one of the deadly gauntlets of Oddworld Soulstorm, as series creator Lorne Lanning shows us what's in store in
The
Abe's
last
latest
Sonic game we
adventure.
ever got was Team Sonic. Technically, we got the Olympic Games. Can't forget
I'm
about
Warren
those.
Lanning, co-founder and creator of Oddworld, and I'm excited to be here at Future Games Show to bring you this abridged playthrough from Oddworld Soulstorm. At this point in the game, we're on a mission to hijack a train.
Is there a
that we're
full
told
version?
Is at Fat Station.
Well, there's a full version of the
So with each
instrumental.
level, you get an introduction.
You know,
usually of your goal
I use a
happening
snippet of it in the
background.
outro
Now
of
we
my
settle down
videos
to
now.
where Abe just entered into the
But yeah, there's a
Now he
full
needs to
version of the
get to
instrumental.
Fat Station
But the actual
hijack a
me
train.
like
And that should
going,
be
oh, hey,
And now it's got a
Renga,
little bit of a
hey,
journey
Renga.
through the world
No,
to get
there's two versions. There's a short version, which is the one you hear when it's like under $10
Okay, so now you're approaching
donation.
a train in a
That's the
distant
quicker
opponent,
one,
and now you're
which has less
approaching
sounds in
Fat
it. And then there's the $10 and
So now
over
you
one,
knew
which
you
is
had to reach
like
the Fat
double the
Station,
length and
there's
has
a
more
train,
sounds in it.
You know you got to hijack a train.
That's about it.
You have to get through the Fat Station first. And this is a lot of where we wanted more of the story.
I'm about to slander that. How do you know I'm gonna slander this?
So we have that setup and that approach.
I mean, it looks
Feels
trash,
more
bro. Like, I'm
cinematic.
not gonna slander it.
And
Like,
here you get
I'm
an
too
overlook.
tired to
If you
slander
look
it.
in there, this is the tanks and the whole area we're gonna have to get through.
Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, I hope they show that.
And now you're
Finally,
dealing
be
with
something that's not
snipers.
mid. Hopefully. I mean, they're not gonna fuck up the
Running
Hogwarts
across
game,
the
right?
events.
They already got an uphill battle to
And I'm gonna
climb
go
to convince
down
people
here.
to buy it with the whole, you know, shit
We
that
wanna
was
get more
going
of
on.
that sense of height and perspective and all that, and it also reveals secret areas that you wouldn't normally see, where you can go collect goods and stuff. But we're not going to go there right now because we're just going to continue on and start going into the tank field because we still got to get to the pump.
Hey, bring it! Hey, bring it! Hey, bring it! Thank you for the donation, Breast6. I'll wait for 06 remake Heroes remake SE1
Here's some
followed by
classic
the entire Song series on
gameplay
PC
where
in
you're using
HD.
steam zones to hide from
Well,
the
now it's
enemies,
2021,
and
so
they
that'll
can't
be
see, they're kind of
4K.
blind in the steam zone. So using the old Oddworld
HD won't
logic,
even
you
cut it
can't
now.
see Abe barely, then neither can
My old Sonic Unleashed remastered
And this was the way
discussion
that you could
video,
traverse to get
I said,
past
oh,
this
they'd have to
place.
remaster it in 1080p. I'm like, ugh, 1080p now. I'm like, disgusting. That shit's
But if
4K
you
will
use
go
your-
home now.
If you crafted up some inventory,
I need the name of that.
point,
There's
this would've
literally
been
it's
a
just
stealth
called the
approach
Rem
with
Gang
no
theme song.
killing
That's it.
happening. This
It's
would
not
be a little
online. It's
more
not
of
on
a
the internet
non-knife
anywhere
approach,
because I literally made it myself.
where you might have used.
Well, I
something
mean,
a
I
little
have.
more
I
lethal.
think I tweeted about it.
And that would
a
be
while-
very nice.
Let me
you
see if
don't
I can
wanna do
find
that,
the link
of
to
course.
the tweet.
But it's a different way to solve the same
If you want to
problem.
kind of listen to it.
And along the way, we're hearing radio broadcasts that are telling us, filling us more in on the backstory, the propaganda of the world, what they're telling the common people versus what you know is actually happening in the game. So we play off of that during these elevator rides. And if you pay attention to them, you get a little more data on the backstory and what's happening in the world.
Let me see.
We're getting now to the pump area. There's all these more physical challenges where there's Mudokons you're going to have to get in through the pump all the way up to the train way above.
I can't even look at this game.
So now this is like a tower of hazards, and you're going to get more and more Mudokons to go through here with you. And you're going to try not to get them killed, or yourself. We cabled the world, and when these cables are pulled and activated, you'll see the pulses running. So it really helped with people understanding what the problem, the puzzles were here in cases like this. So you're getting more and more Mudokons following you through more and more dangerous conditions. And they're stacking up more and more, and the more you get, the easier it is to get lots of them more killed, even though you shouldn't. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay. And killing them, of course, is not the best karma.
Here to break you up.
Oh. 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 Now, well, you only got there with what, one survivor. He gets rescued, and from here, and look at all my dead guys. But from here, this
That's
gets
if
us
you want to
up
listen to the song.
area
Well,
of the train station where we can
the
now
original song that I recorded.
access the train that will then lead us on our mission forward. Oddworld Soulstorm is
People
coming to the
slandering this need to
PS5,
play more than
PS4,
just.
and the Epic
I mean,
Game Store April 6th.
it looks mid. Come on.
You can pre-purchase the game
I've played
now
other
on
games.
the Epic Game Store,
This looks
and
mid.
PlayStation 5, PS Plus members. will
Epic
be
Game
able to
Store
download
again.
the game
Oh,
at
for
no extra
fuck's
cost.
sake with the exclusivity. Fuck
Oddworld
off.
Soulstorm is coming to PC, PS4, and PS5.
It's not coming to
on
PC. It's
April
coming
6th.
to a fragment of PC.
First revealed at the Future Game Show last June, Serial Cleaners builds on the hit crime scene clean 'em up with 4 distinct cleaners and 4 distinct styles. Let's see
If there's still no Sonic,
messier
I'm gonna be
approach
pissed.
in our first gameplay reveal.
There's no mention of Sonic in the title, thumbnail, description. Only in the chat. What the fuck is this? What is this song? What is this? What is this? Dragging a corpse through the snow. What the fuck is this? He's soaring the pots. Serial cleaners. You thought about this and you decided to make this. And then you decided to put it only on the Epic Game Store as well. Yeah, they can have it. You really thought you had something here, didn't you? Or at least it's also on Steam, so I'm not gonna be mad for that.
Grab your
part,
mop
but-
and your rubber gloves because Serial Cleaners is coming
Prem,
to
are you
PC
done with
later this
Sonic?
year. You can wishlist the game
Aren't
on
we always
Steam
done
and
with
Epic
Sonic
Store
and we
now.
run back? You know,
in
it's
space,
a toxic, abusive relationship.
No one can hear you scream.
I'm done with Sonic. If the next game is trash, I'm never talking about Sonic
Which
again.
is exactly what you'll do when
Talk
you
about
see the
Sonic
amazing
again.
things Frontier is doing in Elite Dangerous Odyssey.
It's an abusive relationship. You can't leave. You can't escape. You always come back. In the hopes, maybe they'll get it right this time. Even though they're getting everything else right, they just don't want to get this one right. Just can't seem to figure out how to make a fucking 3D platform with some
Hello,
momentum.
I'm Gareth Hughes from Frontier Developments and I'm the lead designer on Elite Dangerous. Right now, we're working on Elite Dangerous Odyssey, the most ambitious expansion for Elite Dangerous to date. For the first time in Elite's history, the Odyssey expansion will allow players to set
Super
foot
Monkey
on
Ball
light
Retro.
atmospheric worlds.
I'm still waiting for them
powered
to
by
reveal
amazing
that,
new
because that's just going to be
planetary
hype.
technology.
If they
Players
nail
will
it.
be able to disembark from their ships and explore these
And if
planets,
they don't nail it, well, we got
discovering
rolled
new
out,
settlements and
which I
organic
just
life
streamed.
forms while
Those of you
taking
who
on
saw
missions
that.
and engaging in intense first-person combat. Today, we're really excited to share this exclusive footage of Apex Interstellar,
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, your gateway to the stars.
a shuttle service that will be available to all Odyssey players, allowing them to explore the galaxy in a totally new way. For a small fee, Apex Interstellar will let players book their own personal shuttle, complete with AI pilot, to take them between the ports and settlements in inhabited space.
Your shuttle is ready to depart. Thank you for choosing Apex Interstellar.
Players can even call a shuttle to pick them up directly from a
this
planet's
point, Super
surface,
Monkey Ball
just
make
like
me
you'd
read.
hail a cab.
Listen, if
Additionally,
Sega
we'd like to
showed up
talk
and
about
all
how
they
the
did was
release of
port
Odyssey
Monkey Ball
will give
Deluxe to
players
Steam,
the
I would still be
opportunity
happy.
to experience the excitement,
Monkey Ball
scale,
Deluxe is
and
a
beauty
goated
of
game
Elite
that
Dangerous
deserves
from
a
brand
Steam
new
port.
perspective. Odyssey's
It's kinda
boots
pissed
on
me
the
off they
ground
hasn't got
gameplay
one yet.
will add on-foot exploration, salvaging, bounty hunting, heists, and much more, all seamlessly integrated into the existing
Prem,
game.
there will be no Sonic stock complaining. Also, Prem, everything that isn't the Sonic or big budget title is mid.
Elite
That has
Dangerous
nothing to do with
Odyssey is
Sonic.
coming
If it looks
to
mid, it
PC
looks
in
mid.
late spring 2021.
It's like,
with an alpha scheduled to begin
most
a
of the
little
things
earlier
here are
on
mid,
29th of
and I
March.
think that's just
PlayStation
how it
and
is.
Xbox releases are
Like,
planned
you
for
know,
autumn 2021. Thank you for watching. Please enjoy
not
the
every
rest of the
indie
show,
game is going to
and we
be
look
as
forward
cool
to
as
seeing you in the
Celeste.
game.
Your game is just called Odyssey, like Elite Dangerous. I'm sorry, but that just sound mid.
Thanks to Gareth for that look at the game. The Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha will be available on PC starting March 29th. Imagine what you could do with a machine that can read memories. That's the killer setup of Don't Forget Me, a new adventure game from the Moon Pirates and...
Most of my memories involve being chased by a giant mutant.
Oh,
I mean, I feel bad for thinking about this.
Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Hey,
I wish we had SEGA Fest again. I even forgot what that is. Thank you, Silver Nick, for the donation. I feel bad for developers. Like, all this effort into a game. Like, you probably spent a good few amount of years like putting it together, and you're excited, and just to put it in this sea of a ton of other indie games and not knowing if you're even gonna like break even or turn a good profit. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. You see, with YouTube, you only spend like hours, maybe a few days on a video, so if it bombs, you just work on another video. But like, all these years on one thing, and then it just shows up in one of these events for like 30 seconds, and then some cunt like me goes, oh, that's fucking trash, that's Mitch. And then that's it. Ugh. Like, you called your game Don't Forget Me. Like, come on. That don't sound enticing, I'm sorry.
Don't Forget Me launches on PC later this year.
Next up, let's look at 2 new titles from movie games. The Polish studio is teaming up with Platij Image, who are famous for their work on Ubisoft and SEGA CGI movies. Look out for more info on that in the summer.
They mentioned SEGA,
and
but
here's what
it's
movie
not
games
SEGA,
are working
just for the
on
record.
right now.
They said they had worked on SEGA CGI or something in the past. Why are they giving me chemistry facts right now? That's when we come in. What are you gonna do? That Firefighters game. Is that what it is? Fire Commander, come on. I can't make this shit up.
The Great War didn't start as something we were worried about. We had no idea how it would change when they sent us directly to the front line and into the chaos.
They said chaos, guys. The Sonic. The Sonic.
And then in the mud and drama of trench death, we learned how to survive. And how to choose between life and death. Because every saved life counts.
I honestly don't know if we will get a Sonic game here because I feel we much. We won't get a Sonic game here. That's what I've been trying to say.
Our next game debuted on Stadia and is finally coming to other platforms.
The game debuted on Stadia. Look at this. That's already a flop.
The Page is such a special
Google probably paid them
Let's
for that.
join director
still.
Mark Backler and writer Rihanna Pratchett.
Debuted your game on Stadia. What, a Stadia exclusive? You thought that was a good idea, didn't you?
Hi, I'm Mark Backler. I'm the founder of Sketchbook Games and the creative director of Lost Words Beyond the Page.
I'm
Like,
Rihanna
all
Pratchett.
of these games, I feel bad for
writer
them.
for
All
video
these games
film,
flying for our
TV, and
attention,
comics,
and they all
I
cost
wrote
their
the
own
script
piece of
for
money,
Lost
and
Words Beyond the Page,
you know, no one's gonna
I'm
buy all of the
working on
things in this
lots and
event.
lots of
No one's gonna do that, so they're gonna
At the
probably
moment, we're
find
just
the one or
putting
two things that they
finishing
like
touches
and
to
buy
Lost
those.
Words for
And
Steam,
they're probably just gonna be the big
PS4,
budget things anyway.
Xbox One,
Maybe a few people
and
get the
Switch.
indie shit. Being a game developer seems
So you
fucking
play the
tough.
game as Izzy, who is about sort of 11 or 12-ish, and she's just been given a journal for her birthday. She's always wanted to be a writer, so she starts writing. She has to deal with some difficult news about her gran, who gave her the journal in the first place, and she decides to write a story to cheer her gran up.
We see her go not just on a journey through the pages of her diary, but also through the fantasy world that she's been writing about.
The story starts to kind of reflect what's happening in the real world. And we use things like the 7 stages of grief as art inspiration, as music inspiration, as puzzle inspiration. And it's basically, you know, fantasy is a lens through which we can examine the real world. And this is a very
I'm about to recline the chair even further, I swear. Ugh.
The two worlds in the game play into each other in a number of different ways. So The things that happen to Izzy in her real life end up having repercussions in the fantasy world. We also see these little post-it notes on the desk around
How
the
long is
diary
this gonna
that
go on?
sort of show the evolution of some of the characters that you'll later be bumping into in Astoria, and different ideas that Izzy has had. The game is split into like 8 main chapters. Each one of those begins in the pages of the diary and then transitions into the world of Astoria sort of halfway through.
Why are they adding segments?
Lost Words is out on the 6th of April.
It's a way to
on
stretch out an
Steam,
event where you don't have
PS4,
enough cool
Xbox One,
reveals.
and
So you
Nintendo
have one
Switch.
reveal that takes
So
like a
you
minute,
can, jump
and then they
onto
spend like
Steam
3 minutes
and,
discussing the
wishlist it
reveal
right now.
to drag out the event. But otherwise, the event would have been over by now.
Thanks to Mark and Rihanna for that exclusive look. Lost Words comes to PC and consoles on April 6th, and you can wishlist it now.
In space, no one can hear you scream, but neither.
Whoa, Nicole, I already used that intro.
Oh, really? Our next world premiere is
God.
set in space, and it looks really spooky, so I thought, like...
Honestly, you had me at world premiere, so you could probably just cut it there.
World premiere.
World premiere. I feel like ordering some food.
In the second era
really
of the
shouldn't,
human
though.
empire, sonic matter was discovered in the galaxy of Netherite.
They said sonic matter was
It was
discovered in the
here that
galaxy.
humans decided to build the metal
The
mine
Sonic guys.
facility to harvest the sonic matter.
The
most
Sonic! They
precious
said the
element
Sonic!
in the universe.
It's time!
But
It's
it wasn't
time!
long before they discovered they were not alone.
Guys, the new villains! The Sonic villain. I really shouldn't order food, but man, this event's so mid that I'm craving burger and chips right now.
Oh, hey, reggae, hey, reggae, hey, reggae, hey, reggae, hey, reggae, hey, reggae,
Hey.
Describes
What's
our
up,
next
Tharja?
as Reservoir
Thank
Dogs
you for the donation.
with more falling over.
People that
Well, I
defend
guess I'd be
Sega and their
Mr.
version of the game
Interested.
side and defend it with we got
It's
mobile
time for
games, so why
guns,
Sega
cars,
so we're
and double
shooting the
crossing
game side.
galore in cryptic
Exactly.
scenes truly
Like that's why I
unique
said in my last video, like if we keep making excuses, they're just gonna keep doing what they do, you know? And that's what they've been doing, you know? How is the whole Sega topping Metacritic above all the other publishers and they can't, like they're a publisher, right? They're not Sonic Team. Sonic Team being mid, you know, if they're mid and making games, fine. Sonic Team are mid. Sega own the IP. All they have to do is find developers that know what they're doing with Sonic and just say, make a Sonic game. Like what they did with Dimps in the Advanced Rush era. They don't have to make it themselves, just like Mania. All they have to do is publish it and get the credit. That's all you have to do. Assemble a team. Say you're assembling a 3D Sonic development team and recruit the best people. And just, you know, I mean, obviously it's not as easy as the way I'm describing it, but again, it's doable, okay? We're not asking them to cure world hunger, right? We're just saying make a fucking good 3D Sonic game. It's been a decade. What is this game? Graphically, this game is embarrassing. Even with the art style excuse, I'm still not convinced. I like to see toys for Bob Lucas on the game. I mean, they did well with Crash 4. But I mean, I haven't seen how they work when it comes to momentum. But we know they can do linear level design really well. 100% in that game would be a bitch, though.
We're pleased to confirm that Sub Rosa is available right now through
Remastered the
Steam
Rush
Early
games and
Access,
released.
so you can start building your criminal
Yeah, I mean,
empire today.
honestly, I don't really care about the others.
I hope you
Just
have your hankies
give
ready.
me like advanced
We return
1,
to one
2,
of the
3,
most
and then
emotional
Rush, and
game
I'm
series of
Gucci.
recent years.
I don't even need
Please
Rush
welcome
Adventure.
Zach Garris, Chief
And Colors
Creative
DS shouldn't
Officer
be
of Deck
included
9
in that
Games,
bundle
to give
because
us
it's
a
a
new
Colors
look
game, it's
around
not
Haven
Rush.
Springs.
They're definitely hiding something.
Alex, be careful. I am Zach Garris. I am the Chief Creative Officer at Deck 9 Games and the Game Director of Life is Strange True Colors.
Oh,
it's
Life
a
is
brand new
Strange.
adventure in the Life is Strange universe. Coming off the heels of making Before the Storm, we wanted to explore, who we are as storytellers and
Man,
what the
this
franchise
event
has to
just
offer.
doesn't wanna end.
fans, with new characters and a new setting, and we're really excited about it. Well, what do you think?
I love it.
So in Life is Strange True Colors, you play as Alex Chen. Alex is a young woman who's just left the foster care system. She's had a very difficult childhood.
Why does this developer
But
sound
she's
like he's
also
like,
now about
you
to
know,
start
recording this
something
at
new.
3 in the morning?
Be out on
and
her
his
own and reunite
2-year-old
with her older
daughter is
brother.
asleep, and he's afraid that he's
Alex
gonna
is
wake her
not
up.
like other people, though. Alex has a supernatural sensitivity to the emotional states of others. And it's not just the ability to read or be aware of other people's emotions. If people around her are feeling rage or grief or terror, the emotion overwhelms Alex and she feels it too. It
They
gives her
would've
an
gone to
empathic
his head and
connection with
said,
that person.
"Read."
It gives her insight into what's motivating
Ugh.
whatever that person might be going through. Up until this point in her life, this has been a curse. This has alienated her from others. This has led to
If I
behavior
order the
people
food
around
now,
her
will it arrive
don't understand,
just as
and
the event is
probably
over
mostly
and the
to
stream is
them.
over, so I can,
Welcome
like,
to Haven.
literally just start eating
For
right
Life is Strange
after.
True Colors, we wanted to explore having more agency given to the player in terms of where they go, who they interact with, and the ownership that they can take over the story and over Alex's engagement with that town. And so we have built out a larger space than you typically see in a Life is Strange game, and I think we're very excited about the outcome and the result.
Alex, right? I'm Steph.
One of the most exciting components to Life is Strange True Colors is that Steph returns as a character. She was someone we discovered while making Before the Storm, a character that became a fan favorite. We wanted to really take that character and do much more with her. And partly it's a desire to continue to honor the depth and richness of the universe overall, that this is an interconnected place and that you're going to see from time to time characters from other adventures. I think part of what's really promising about the Life is Strange universe is its breadth, its depth, its potential, new stories, different walks of life. We're really shifting the franchise into more of an anthology series. And so rather than order the titles sequentially when they're not actually sequels necessarily, it made more sense to name each game according to what that story is and how that story is sort of participating in that larger universe. True Colors just fits for what Alex Chen's story becomes. I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers?
When it comes to romance, Life is Strange True Colors offers players more choice.
I was
than
so right
they've
to not stream
experienced
Future
in a
Game
Life is
Show
Strange
last
game
year.
to date. And we're proud of that. I think we're excited about the kinds of relationships that you can develop throughout the whole town, and in particular, the relationships that you can have with both Ryan and Steph,
Why are you
who are
charging for the
integral
delivery?
to the
I hate when
storyline
people charge for delivery.
and in the shape
just
of
annoying.
how the player chooses to engage with them in that story
be
can
included.
become sort of
Always
romantic
trying to
interest for
squeeze
Alex.
excess out of us.
Life is Strange True Colors will be
£1.50
available in
delivery.
September on current
Just
and
inflate
next-gen
the price of the
consoles
food and
and
make it
PC.
free delivery.
Well, I'll be getting emotionally wrecked when Life is Strange True Colors launches in September for next-gen consoles and PC.
5 years ago, developers LKA wowed us with their psychological horror, The Town of Light. In 2021, they return with an all-new next-gen psychological thriller. Are you ready for Martha
Isn't a
is
Future Game
Dead?
Show about games that are already... Well, it's a combination of updates on upcoming games and also new reveals. Just like E3 would be.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Obviously more mid than E3, but still. Ooh, Perry
I
Perry.
should have been there. Not her.
Yeah, could go with the tried and tested. I ordered from them before.
You have another daughter, you know? The one who's
Exactly,
living,
free
remember?
delivery.
What do you say, Irene? Julius Date.
Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae. Stop rolling. For stream promoting upcoming games, they don't seem to be making much of an effort to get people. Exactly. The developers don't even sound excited. It's insane. How am I supposed to be excited when they sound dead?
Martha is Dead, published by Wired Productions, comes to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2021.
Do you ever look at the state of modern civilization and think, God, I could do so much better than this?
When I go on Twitter, yes.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen 2021?
Well, time to put your money where your mouth is in Amplitude Studios' historical strategy epic, Humankind.
Oh, here's Sega. There we go.
Amplitude wanted to create this huge.
This is Sega, guys.
Games that would disturb the genre.
This is Sega.
In Humankind,
this
you
is
have
just
one
Sega.
main innovation, which is the ability to
Here
create
it
your own
is.
civilization out of 60 different cultures.
The idea is that we give the player
This
these
is
historically
Sega.
accurate bricks.
Amplitude
and they go and build
Studios.
whatever story they want.
We always had a group of people. close
They
to
were
each
on
other.
the
Because we want to
Sega
do all these
60th
tools to
website,
be
the
able to
every week
interact
thing
with this
of
environment,
news.
to create a bond and a link,
You know,
to create these alliances.
Amplitude Studios is
or
like the
have to
first
war,
one, I think. You guys remember that thing, right?
was
But
really
instead of
important for
future game
diplomacy
shows saying
was the
Amplitude Studios, they
stories
put
that
Sega,
players would
so it sounds
tell each
bigger.
other. If you look at, say that, you know,
But
the
we
First
all
World
know
War,
that
what happened, you know, it wasn't
it's
a,
gonna be
a
some
direct
mid shit
engagement
anyway.
immediately. There was a lot of people
They
getting
got
roped
cheesy
in, you know,
chips.
alliances playing off against each other, you know, negotiations. So, you know, in order to be historically authentic, you know, we needed to add a little bit more, you know, more tools in the player's toolbox, you know, things like bribe or propose, threaten, demand. We want things to feel, you know, nicely immediate. You know, we don't want to have sort of a round-robin vote of everyone deciding what to do. You know, we want you to get feedback interactions, make things feel nicely, quick, immediate, impactful. Your civilization needs resources in order to build units, to build infrastructures, and to boost its economy. You can acquire these resources either aggressively, you know, by claiming territory and exploiting them yourself, or you can buy them from a civilization.
When a civilization's choices create a situation that is deemed offensive,
Bradley, I
or
don't think they know what
otherwise
future is.
acceptable
This
by
is
another,
this has been turned into a
transferring
the
control
Sonic
of a border
stream.
territory, paying a sum of money, changing a law or religion, joining a war, and so on. If the demand is refused, it can be used to justify declaring a war or breaking an alliance.
Once two civilizations have declared war, they'll need to think about their population's support for this war, or morale. This is a value that will tend to decrease over time because people get fed up with fighting a conflict. You can also damage the other side's morale by winning battles against them, by occupying their cities. In Humankind, your empire's choices with regards to events and
I swear this event better end before my food arrives, because last thing I want to do is eat my food while watching this.
I'll have an ideology that will be defined. Based on this proximity, it will be more or less
I'll
difficult
probably
to
wait
go
like
to war
10
sign
minutes
peace
before I
treaties.
order it.
For instance, two
I don't want it to
civilizations that are
arrive
very
before
close
midnight.
will have trouble maintaining a war, but it will be a lot easier to sign treaties because the populations feel a certain sort of brotherhood.
In the diplomacy of Humankind, the possibilities are endless. You want to create a culture that will attract the sympathy of all these other empires. Will you be feared by your neighbors? It's up to you to decide how you will mark history as a leader.
They got no dessert on that shit. There you go.
Okay,
That's your
that
Sega.
one I can't wait to get my hands on. What have we got coming up next, Nicole?
Our next game was the breakout star of last month's PlayStation State of Play. To tell us more about the limb-snapping kung fu combat of Sifu, please welcome developers Slow Clap.
Oh yeah, we did see this in the State of Play.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Pierre. I'm from Slow Clap Studio, an independent game studio based in Paris, France. In Sifu, you play the role of a young Kung Fu student who is on a path for revenge after his
I swear
whole
these
family
developers
was
need to
assassinated by a
need to
squad
hire
of
marketers
5
because
mysterious
getting the developers to
assassins,
talk about their
and
game,
you will be on the hunt
they just
for
sound
the
so dead
assassins of your
inside.
family through 5 main environments. And as you move through these levels, you will have to use every tool at your disposal, whether it's your Kung Fu skills or everything that's in the environment to survive and prevail in dangerous combat situations.
39 indie games and say.
So
The
you may have
SEGA shit
seen
look
our
indie
new
anyway.
trailer in the recent State of Play, and today we're excited to share some more information about the game. Regarding combat, as you progress through the game, you'll encounter 5 bosses who are all connected to you and who are basically the assassins of your family. These 5 bosses have been inspired by Kung Fu values and the 5 elements of Chinese mythology. So this is wood, fire, water, metal, and earth.
Ugh.
As you saw in the trailer, when your character dies, he revives instantly where they fell, and when your character revives, your character will age every time. Kung Fu is
so the character dies,
literally
but when he revives, he
mastery
ages.
through practice.
So what happens when he gets too
this
old?
is really an
and
important
then game
theme of the
over?
game because we want players to feel like they've learned Kung Fu as they've played the game and like actually gain this mastery. Sifu is meant to be a challenging game, for sure. There is a limit to how much you can age, of course, and we will be discussing more about what exactly happens when you do have that game over in the coming weeks and months prior to launch. Sifu will be released
make us
in
wait weeks before we
2021
find out how the
on
game
PlayStation
over
5, PlayStation 4, and on the Epic Game Store.
Ugh, Epic Game Store. So we're not clocking that.
Everyone will be Kung Fu fighting when Sifu hits PC, PlayStation
Wow,
4,
Kung
and
Fu
PlayStation
fighting
5
joke.
later in 2021.
Oh.
And that brings our spring showcase to an end.
Thank
I want to
you.
say a huge thank you to...
Whoa, Nicole, come on. Look, we can't end it there. In true
No, you
Resident Evil
can't.
fashion, there's always got to be one final boss form to fight.
You're right. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
they got
I
one
can
more
find
thing.
one more surprise.
The Sonic guys,
Roll
it's
the
here! It's here! Ugh. Kena Bridge of Spirits.
I know you are.
Chat, I was joking, come on.
You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet you do not fully understand it.
I see blue in the chat. It's Sonic and Tails, look.
Hey, bring it. Hey, bring it. Hey,
Yo, what's up, Shanny? Yeah, I feel like everyone was expecting Sonic in the chat, and I kept going like, listen, there's no Sonic. Hi. Ugh. If it's blue, then it's Sonic. If it's yellow, then it's Tails. If it's red, then it's Knuckles. And that's just how it is. Everyone's leaving now. Whole chat dipping. Dipping. Have I seen the Future Games chat? Let me see. So no Lego Sonic? Sonic. Horrible showcase about YouTube. Sonic and Star Wars. Oh my god. Yeah.
The path of a
spirit guide is a lonely one.
I should have ordered my food.
And that definitely wraps up our show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Special thank you to Nicole, and a very, very special thank you to the amazing developers who helped make this happen.
You can head over to the Future Game Show page on Steam to add your favorite games from today's show to your wish list. And don't
That's
forget to
actually
check out
convenient. They put it on a page, you
GamesRadar.com
can see
for
it.
all of your news, guides, and features.
I'm Jeff Shine.
And I'm Nicole Tompkins. And this has been the third Future
Want to take part in the next Future Game Show? Head to Games Radar on how to nominate your game. If it's that easy, I could probably put Twip's game in there and just get it featured in the next. We should totally do that. Just submit Twip's game. Get Twip to do the developer interview. Oh my god. Whole lot of mid. Let's nominate Twip's game. Oh god. It was about as mid as I expected, but even more annoying than I thought, because I thought it was gonna be like an hour max. It was like an hour and a half. You know, plus 15-minute pre-show. You played Twip's game earlier, Dialect 3. Which version did he send you though? Did he send you the bad version or did he send you the good version? Anyway, yeah, that was that. Whole lot of mid. But while I have you here, man, my channel popping off for the content. You guys got this video to 1K views in a day. Fucking hell. And yeah, for those of you who like SEGA, I played Judgment. This video is Judgment, so you can check that out. I played this, if you like Super Monkey Ball, I played the true successor to Super Monkey Ball, the OG era. I streamed that earlier today, so you can watch that here. This shit is lit. If you like Super Monkey Ball, you're gonna want to check out Rolled Out, okay? And yeah, obviously Crash 4, you know that. Honey Pop 2. PXRN Triss, I can't say that out loud. We got it popping off on the non-Sonic channel. 317 views to 226 in a quick minute. But yeah, once there was no event on the screen, no potential for the you know what, everyone dipped. But yeah, Generations got revealed in April 2011 and came out in November. If you hear nothing by April, this is gonna be a 2022 wait. Could they pull a July reveal and drop it in November? Yes, they could. They'd have to do a serious marketing cycle for that, though. It's not impossible. SEGA are unpredictable. But if you don't hear shit by, like, April, I don't know. If you don't hear shit by E3 period of June, I don't know. Like, at this point, I'm expecting, even if we do hear a reveal in the next, you know, if we hear a reveal in, like, June, I won't be surprised if it's for 2022. I don't know. So, yeah. But enough of the Sonic talk. Yeah. Enough of that. April event is coming. Sega really don't know how to market their games. Like, even games like Mania that were well received. Honestly, the game just sold itself because it was good. The market was not. I mean, okay, the animations were nice. The trailers were nice with the animations. Slice and Hiss and Hyper Potions really did kill that. But just in general, like, their marketing is very just, you know, bare bones. If they don't reveal by his birth, yeah. If the birthday passes and he's still got nothing to show, then yeah, like, I don't know. So, time to transition to the outro. Those of you who watch this channel, you know how we do things around here when it comes to the outro. Was Warner Bros. Actually... I don't even fucking know, Twip. I have no idea. I got zero idea. I mean, was EA there? I even forget. I know I saw Team 17. I saw Sega. I don't know about Warner Bros. And EA. So... Prem, don't leave us. Don't worry. You'll see me again soon. I mean... Assuming I get this Balan Wonderworld key, which they're supposed to send me, but I still don't have it yet. Assuming I get this Balan Wonderworld key, we'll be streaming that tomorrow. So there's going to be a lot more mid. If you enjoyed today's mid, the Monkey Ball stream was not mid though, but if you enjoyed today's mid event, then there'll be more mid with Balan Wonderworld tomorrow. I probably shouldn't say that until I get the game though. But yeah. Twas a good stream. We enjoyed a nice little event. My green screen about to fall. Shit. You're hella entertaining. Hope your channel gets by. Thank you, Zesty. The goal this year is 10k subs. I know I say that every year with this channel, but I really feel like this year might just be the year. 10k, you know, we'll see. We shall see, you know. They said there'll be a day one patch. Yeah, I saw that. They said they were gonna increase game speed, add a bit more challenge, which is just spamming some more enemies. They said it's too far in development for them to like do any real change, like reworking the level design or like the core mechanics, which, you know. How is Zippo looking fake? Are you saying he is looking fake or not looking? I'm confused. The Zippo leaks, I don't know. As much as they were good, I still want the remix. And the Zippo leaks didn't say remix, so I don't know. But the Zippo leaks are fake in the sense that he said 2021, and right now it feels like we ain't getting shit. I don't want to go into a year. I don't want to go into 2021 as if it's going to be a Sonic year and it's just going to be 2020 again. So mentally, I've told myself that Sonic in 2021 is just going to be 2020 again. Like emptiness, drought, toxicity in the fan base. As long as I go with that mentality, I don't have to think about it. I can just upload less Sonic content and focus on the main channel and just keep it moving, you know? Zippo actually said the stuff wasn't leaked, it was a guess. Well, he said some of it was like based on what he had heard and others was like extrapolating and guessing. It was a mix of things, right? But nonetheless, I just want something simple. Like, tell us if it's a 2021 game or a 2022 game. Like, just seriously, like, I don't want to wonder anymore. If it's not coming this year, just say it's not coming this year. And don't make me go through the anniversary year thinking that we're gonna get a game and then we don't get a game. Just tell me now. Like, that's what I want right now. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Just tell me. You know. I'm not expecting Sonic really just does show the downhill of exactly. Like, they used to prioritize games at one point, and now we're so fucking thirsty that a fucking Colors port on Steam would probably get me wet at this point. Like, they announced a Colors port. Whew, something Sonic related has been ported. It's Colors, but I'll still be like, oh, it's something, right? That's how down bad we are. Like, it's fucking insane that we accept this shit while Sega is busy topping Metacritic. Oh man, I can't even get into that right now. too tired for that. I did a whole run on the Sonic channel. But yeah. Ugh. Sonic games don't sell 70% of the time. It isn't like the 2000s. Ugh. We got a card game. Oh, we got a card game. Man, oh man. Oh, the roller coaster of the Sonic. The roller coaster of the Sonic. Too tired to talk about that franchise right now. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming soon to the channel. Hopefully the balance key comes through and we can do a balance stream tomorrow. As for Sonic, I don't know if I got any. I haven't got any videos planned on playing the Remy right now. If there's some news, I guess I'll make a video. But like right now, I'm trying to upload less Sonic content. If it's gonna be another drought, I'm just trying to be less prominent on the channel. You know. Ugh. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. It is your boy, PREMulous, Rem Gang, and I'm out.